record-setting day in weather across southern Wisconsin. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. He is joining us live from the Madison Classics Fall Swap Meet and Car Show. He is in Jefferson. And Gary, I noticed you've come indoors out of the sun and the heat.
To stay with the cool cars, of course. You know, that goes without saying. If you love cars, and especially if you like older cars, this is the place to be. And you'd want to be here this weekend, especially tomorrow and Sunday. And I'll have a little bit more about the event, but it is going to be hot. In fact, let's start out by taking a look at the weather for the upcoming meet here. This is going to be for tonight. We'll look for temperatures to stay mainly in the 80s, dropping to the upper 70s by late evening. Now, tomorrow, look for a high temperature of 89, and Sunday, a high temperature of 87. But you factor in the humidity, and it's going to feel a lot warmer than that, probably in the mid-90s. So we have alert days in the forecast for both tomorrow and for Sunday for excessively high heat and humidity. It's going to be dangerously hot. You just need to keep cool. Maybe get down near the lake. The almanac for today, high 91. That broke the old record high of 89, and records are in jeopardy for tomorrow and Sunday as well. The current conditions show temperatures have not cooled off very much. We're still at 90 degrees. The heat index is at 91. Dew point temperatures are in the middle 60s, so it is pretty steamy out there. Let's take a look at the record high temperatures and the forecast for the next couple of days. The record high for tomorrow, 90. Record high for Sunday, 88. Record high for Monday is 89. And all 3 days, we're going to be within 5 degrees of those record highs. So, again, we could see more records, not only for the daytime high temperatures, for the warm overnight low temperatures. But eventually, those temperatures will start heading downhill. Notice the average temperature drops into the upper 60s, and we could actually be below that by this time next week. So hopefully some cooler weather to at least break the heat for the time being. Now, of course, we have powerful Hurricane Maria. It is forecast to weaken a little bit and basically parallel the U.S. East Coast and then make a little jog toward the northeast. So that's good news there. Hopefully it will not affect the U.S. East Coast. We've had enough with the hurricanes. In the upper Midwest, there has been some thunderstorm activity up in northern Wisconsin, but notice how free most of the Midwest is of cloud cover. That's just the heat that has really been building across the nation's midsection. Temperatures are in the 90s from Minneapolis southward, and you factor in dew point temperatures that right now are running in the mid-60s to the lower 70s. You factor those together, and you have heat index values that are going to be somewhere around 100 degrees, and we're also seeing heat advisories until 7 o'clock for areas west of Richland Center. So our forecast for tonight calls for very warm conditions. It'll be mostly clear, low temperature dropping only to 69. Tomorrow, another very warm and humid day, if not hot. High temperatures around 89, very close to a record, and the heat index values are going to be between about 92 and 97. Future track, you're not going to see much in the way of clouds overnight into tomorrow or tomorrow night or Sunday. No rain to break the heat, and those temperatures just stay on the warm side. Upper 80s during the day, nighttime low temperatures dropping into the 60s to around 70 degrees. So even at night, you don't get much of a cooling effect. 7-day forecast, you can see those temperatures eventually starting to go downhill. Monday still mid-80s, but some showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday will give way to temperatures that will be a little more seasonal. Highs will be in the 60s by the end of next week, maybe even lower 60s by Friday. So we're here at the Madison Classic Fall Jefferson Swap Meet and Car Show. This is at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds. It runs tomorrow from 6 until 4, Sunday from 6 until 3. Admission is $8. If you like cool cars, this is the place to be. Now this is a 1957 Chevrolet limousine. It was restored by Gary Essie, and I'm telling you, it looks like it's ready to go. So if I can't get cool from going inside to the air conditioning, I'll just have Gary drive me around in this limo, and just keep the windows open, have a cool time. But again, if you're looking for cool cars, I mean, there's going to be parts to swap. There are cars that can be sold here as well. So again, from 6 until 4 tomorrow and 6 until 3 on Sunday at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds on the west side of Jefferson. Come on out, $8 admission, and see all the cool cars you want. And stay cool from the heat.
Yeah, and I understand they have sometimes 20,000 people at this event, so this is really a big special car show. Gary, now stay away from the car. You can't scratch that. The guys work too hard on it, so hands off. Up next, an update.